Sweet.
All right. What's up, everybody? I'm Matt. This is Rob. I got Roy with me today, and we are the Canton Bourbon Boys. A lot of people have asked us when you go into a liquor store and you don't really know what you're looking for. How do you pick a bottle? What bottle do you go pick?
There's so many.
Yeah,
right? There's so many on the
it's
shelf.
hard. It's hard. And you always see those people walking through the liquor stores, kind of wandering around, just staring at the bottles, not knowing what to get, and they end up grabbing just one of the bottom shelfers that just kind of sit there and pass up on some really good stuff that they don't really know about, or something they haven't heard about, heard any reviews, or even know how to find a review on it. So today we got ourselves 5 lower proof offerings that you can get at any liquor store that kind of sit there on the shelves. In Ohio. So if you can't find these elsewhere, there's still maybe great bottles or great stuff that you can find that's a little different than what we have. But we have no idea what we have poured up.
Yep.
Michael poured it up for us. We're going to kind of randomly go through these, talk about some tasting notes, kind of rank them on our own as we go. And eventually we're going to come to what our favorite kind of lower proof offering is. The reason we're splitting it a little bit is because a lot of people don't like that high proof hit. So they're newer to bourbon. They want something that's really, really drinkable. So we're going to go with something of a lower proof offering just to kind of give them an idea what to get.
And when we say low proof too, like right now today, somewhere between 100 and 110 was our cutoff. I'm not sure what all the bottles are yet. Like Matt said, we don't know what these are. Each of us picked our 1 or 2 most liked favorite bottles that are more low proof and brought those in today. And like Matt said, Michael poured them up, so we don't know what any of these are. We know one of them is probably the one that we brought ourselves. But we're going to go through and try them out here and rank them and see which ones we like the most and tell you guys about it. So
we're not going through numbers of each one.
No.
Yeah, we're not going to be ranking them for, flavor, taste, body, nose, all that stuff. We're just going to be going through and saying which ones we like the most. So.
Yep.
There is one lower proof in there.
All right.
So one's going to stick out. Probably the middle one is calling me for the color.
It's pretty clear. Yeah.
But all right.
Truthfully, we're all barrel proof people.
Yes.
I like the bite. You've seen Boone in the previous ones. Boone likes lower proof stuff, all lower proof stuff. When he gets a higher proof, he's out. So this is 3 barrel proof profiles here, trying some lower proof stuff. That's still probably pretty phenomenal. So let's rip into it.
Let's do it, right?
So right to left, we'll start going here. Ooh, I like that cherry. Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's pretty nice.
So you get a lot of red fruit off the nose. It's
yeah,
good.
a ton. I tell you, compared
got
to
a real sweet smell.
Yeah.
I like it though.
So
Cherry.
if y'all have a guess at what these are, we're gonna try to guess them.
Yeah.
And we'll roll with it. I want to throw a guess there right off the rip, but I'll wait and see what you guys say
I have no
first.
idea what's gonna be though.
Whew, I like this.
You know what's going to be embarrassing is I'm going to guess one's going to try to be mine. It's not even going to be the one I tried.
It's hard to guess.
Yeah.
So I did organize them in a way so it'll make sense once you see the way I did it. You'll be like, oh, didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Okay.
that's what I was going for.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you guys can check it out too, Canton Bourbon Boys Glencairn glasses.
Yep.
Let's go.
Contact us. We can hook you up with some Glencairn glasses too, so you can drink with us. Hopefully one day we start doing some live stuff. That way we can get a bigger group together and start doing some live tastings and live get-togethers where we talk about bottles and what we like, what we don't like, and get some of your opinions too.
That's great.
Brown Steelers game.
Taste it already?
Brown Steelers
Yeah,
game.
I'm diving in, baby.
So premature. Come on now.
We do Brown Steelers game live. Might not be appropriate for children to watch.
That'd be a heavy edit video.
Yeah.
Be in costumes though. It's on
beautiful.
Halloween.
I got my costume.
This is high on the fruit notes for me. I get a ton of cherry.
Yeah.
Ton of cherry and caramel on the nose, and it matches the palate perfectly.
You get a sweet still.
This is
Not spicy at all.
No.
Not to me.
This is beautiful.
It's got a good body. It doesn't burn going down. 'Cause none of these really will probably, right? Because they're mostly low proof, so it's not going to burn.
Yeah.
But
Even some of those barrel. Don't be afraid of the barrel proofs. I mean, some of the barrel proofs, we'll sit there and go 125 proof, and it doesn't hit like it because it's so well done. It's well aged and well done.
And if you need to, like my wife does all the time, you can go ahead and pour a little bottle cap of water into it, cut it for you.
That's right. That's
Just
right.
a bottle cap. Don't get crazy with it. Please don't. Enjoy the taste.
Yeah, this one's wonderful.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave me some in here.
Yeah, on the finish, I get rich cherries on the finish. That one tastes double barreled to me. That one tastes double barreled. I do get on the finish, late finish, I get a little bit of chocolate. Usually chocolate or coffees to me hints like a double barreled product. So that one's quite good. Let's move on to the second one.
Yeah.
Do a little tasting in here.
I actually forget the second one. Oh, I remember now.
This is a lot lighter on the nose. Still very, very sweet and mild. It's honeysuckle. A honeysuckle nose.
Yeah, really. There's not a lot of. The nose is not strong. Not
Yeah, honeysuckle,
overwhelming.
like, I got a pear.
Yeah, I get pear.
I got pear.
Yeah, like a light fruit.
Yeah, it's another really,
Juicy,
really
juicy
good
pear.
nose. And this has got to tell you something. Like, everyone's waiting in line for fucking products that don't beat the products that you can readily get. So it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to have some rare bottles to collect, which is fine because my ass can't help myself. I've got to have one of everything. But
Or do you get a bottle you want to drink?
That's
all the
right.
time?
That's
So
right.
I'm here to drink, so therefore.
and that's what this is
But that's
for.
the problem is some of these, you look on the shelf and you're lost, or you look at the price and you go,
Yeah.
there's no way that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the bottle's got to be $90 for it to be good.
Yeah, $35 bottle. Why would I ever buy that?
I will. Then you can buy
Oh, there's some $30
you can
bangers
buy
out
some
here.
Western-
There's some bangers out here for
yeah.
You buy
$30.
some Western Reserve, it's
God
130
damn,
for
man.
that shit.
Yeah.
This is another one. Holy shit! This is another one that kind of follows the palate back with the light.
will
I got
fruits.
a little wood.
I will tell you
A
on
little
this
bit.
one.
I got a little wood.
I've never tried this one before.
This one's fantastic.
So I get like mild caramel and butterscotch notes.
Yes.
So I'm getting.
Okay.
Oh yeah, butterscotch.
Wow. I do get the wood too, though.
I got the wood.
I hope you don't have wood.
Not that wet. Not that wet.
Knock
Not
them
yet,
down
anyway.
back there. Ooh, is that how you ranking it?
Yeah, I pushed it ahead. So if
I'm
you guys,
surprised on this one for you.
yeah, that's. It better not be piggyback.
Here's that back of the throat.
It better not be anything from fucking Wrestle Pig.
Hey,
God
here's
damn it,
that-
I'd have to
hey,
eat it.
You feel a little like little twinge, like at the back of the throat, like it hits.
Yeah.
This one had a little bit more of a kick, but I liked it.
That's wonderful.
I bet you it's probably
So I do
lower
like
proof.
that.
It's probably still a little
I'm
proof than the
putting
first one.
Number one is higher for me right now at this point. So, number two is good though. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a little bit like I get a little more of the richness in one with a little more of the chocolate and a little more of the darker rich cherries. It's a little richer. The second one hits a little bit hotter for me, but it's got delicate fruits, the honeysuckle, the butterscotch notes, and in the back end it's just.
But are we doing
finish.
are we doing tasting as far as like the best low
No, what's your favorite?
proof?
No,
or
what's your
favorite?
favorite?
Period,
Yeah,
right?
what's your
Okay.
favorite?
Out of
Rank-
these five,
rank 'em one
we're
through
gonna,
five.
we're gonna rank them.
All right.
What's the
Yeah.
third one?
And this makes me sick too, because you sit there and you go, what do you like to drink on a daily basis? It's
Yeah.
so hard to decipher
This,
it.
this will change the way you go look at bourbon too. Doing a blind where you don't have that thought process, people telling you, oh, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy this. You do it blind, you taste it, you're like, wow, I really enjoy this.
Right. Or if someone's like, man, this bottle's great, go try it. You try it, you're expecting it to be great. You're expecting the notes already. Not knowing what you're trying.
Can I get
you're,
banana also?
you're going into the taste and nose profile blind. Like
Yeah.
you don't know, you're just picking up what you actually sense, not what someone told you.
All right, so I got the schnauzer, and I'm getting like a whiff of a little bit of banana. I got a little bit of banana in this for some reason. Like I ain't saying like a banana nut bread, but I'm talking about like
No, it's
one
not
of those
nutty.
like
It's not nutty.
I get, I get.
That's hard. It's a weak nose.
It's very yeah. I get. I see where you're coming from. The bananas, the light caramels, a little bit of vanilla on the nose, on the palate. It dies for me. I get that. Basically, just a.
I mean, you gotta take a real good whiff just to pull everything in, and then it doesn't even last that long.
Man, what is that?
It's odd.
This one will shock you.
I mean, this is like almost to me.
Not rye?
This tastes pretty watered down. Like that's like how
Watered
Wait a
down.
minute.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's like a watered down bourbon. is what
It died. I mean, no bite.
Yep.
Watered down.
You sure this ain't a rye?
It's got. That's all I get is like a
I'm getting some.
wet bread. a
getting-
wet bread.
You had wet bread before?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look like I haven't done a hot dog eating contest? Fuck, we got it.
Yeah.
You gotta wet that bread down. Just shove it in.
Wieners in the mouth, baby.
That's a wet bread. I mean, I don't. I mean, this one I pulled back. I don't like it.
This
I
is
like
actually though. I'm gonna be honest though. As far as the 3 week it has so far, this is smooth. It's real light. Like if you was a beginner and you wanted something just to drink,
If you
this would be it. Like
it is on the shelves.
if you did not drink bourbon and you were turned off by stuff you didn't like or it was too hot or it had
It's
too much
got
flavor,
a lot
or
of fresh
taste.
corn in it and young.
Yeah, exactly. You taste the corn. It has.
This is Evan Williams bottled in bond.
It is.
Nope.
No, fuck.
But this is on the shelf.
I'm telling
You're
you,
everywhere in Ohio.
put money this is rye. Somehow.
All right.
Could be.
Okay. So I
God
have
damn.
1, 2, 3 is my order so far. So
Yeah, I still like 1, 2, 3 right now.
That one fucking died.
Wow.
2 was fucking.
It don't even stay
two
long
was
though.
fucking-
It's so
yeah.
light too. It's like got like a.
So the reason
A dark.
3 is in there is because it's on the shelf, and it's an easy drinker.
It is an easy drinker.
I can
Like
sit here.
this, like this, anybody can drink that one, and everybody would probably pass it up on the shelf.
That amber goldish color should have told me something probably. So I'm wondering if this next one is gonna be the same way. Rob, what you think?
This one,
It's a little darker than 3.
Yeah.
a little darker. But
One was really, really light. One was really
I get
light.
more. Remember, we moved on to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I get a little subtle flowers on the nose.
yes,
So we talking like between
But this-
we
this
talking
is a
about,
nice,
like,
rich
roses? We
palate.
say flowers. What kind
I
of flowers
know
we talking
flowers
about?
is-
You're talking about like, not herbally notes.
Right.
Not herbally notes, but like, yeah, you're smelling flowers in a field kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of flowers.
florally,
It's not like you're going through a
potpourri
flower
type
shop,
essence.
like-
No, not a flower shop. Not a hot dog eating contest.
I'm doing it 'cause I'm not a fan of wet bread.
No, that's what I got on that one.
Ooh, the top nose is wonderful. Wonderful. I do get the florals and sweet florals.
Yeah, I do get a lot of floral.
It is
on
sweet.
this. 4 roses, small batch select.
I get a little ethanol, just a little bit.
Well, that nose is gonna get everything.
Now some a little bit. This is probably a little stronger on ethanol nose than the other one was.
Wow, this one surprised me, honestly.
This is
Caramel.
the easiest drinker of the group, in my opinion.
Even more than 3.
Well, here's the thing with 3. 3
Wow.
tastes like wet bread to me. It completely died on the palate.
Yeah.
So when I get a bourbon, I want it to be a little more full flavored. So when I drink it and it kind of starts to die off in the mouth, I want to still be an oily mouthfeel where you get a lot of flavor, but it doesn't hit you with that,
Is that-
like big hug.
It's like when it's close to my tongue. It's like a buttery.
Yeah.
Type deal.
It's got a creamy body.
Yeah.
And the finish has just enough burn where it's not overwhelming, but there's
ain't
enough
jiffy.
there, right?
Yeah.
Number 3 was you could chug that like Gatorade. Like
Yeah.
this
I just didn't like. I mean, it's too watered down for
I
me to
think
enjoy.
if you starting off, you know you're drinking bourbon with this one compared to number 3.
All right. Damn, we're gonna go through a. Okay.
Are you got?
I want to go back and compare it to number
Keep
3.
going.
still got
Keep doing
one.
it.
Do number 5 first.
Okay, yeah. So
Woo! Now I like this one. There's that old Forester 1910. There it is. Oh, that's a sweet cherry right there.
Yep.
those tag right now.
Smell the cherries.
Woo, that's beautiful.
I gotta look and see which one that was.
Rich cherries.
Cherry char.
Yep, cherries, char. A nice little caramel note to it. I'm gonna compare it here.
You won't get any of those weird tasting notes like from me saying this smells like grandma's biscuits when she used to cook them at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning before church.
Ooh.
You won't get that from me.
Damn, 5 is good.
Oh yeah.
The nose on 5. I need to go back and nose these other ones. But so far, 5 is it's standing out, especially after 3 and 4. It's standing out really strong. I need to compare it to 1 and 2 again, but
I do taste the char from the smell also.
Yeah.
I get that little cherry towards the back of my tongue.
The nose on this one is a lot better than the palate. That sweet cherry nose on this one is absolutely wonderful.
The first one, the nose matched the palate.
Yeah.
The last one, the nose is better than the palate.
It's got my lips tingly a little bit.
Like a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
but the finish is great. I mean, it's
cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
When I nosed it, I was a little more hopeful.
Get it?
Than when
No.
yeah, I do. I mean, it's
And the finish lasts a little longer too than those last two. That's for sure.
all right.
I thought number 4 was a little more burny than all the other ones.
Which is surprising because the colors. Because I mean, this is a nice dark.
So this is where I'm at.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I got the Flying V going over here. I
You
got
Flying V.
fucking number 3.
Mighty Ducks.
Number 3 is the worst for me so far as ranking goes. Right, not that it's bad, just it's number 5. I had number 1 over number 2, and then number 4 was tied with number 2. I didn't know if I want to put it above or below, but number 5, I have it either above or below number 1. So I'm gonna go through and.
This was honestly the easiest ranking I've ever done.
Really?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. 2 is number 1, 5 is number 2, 1 is number 3, 4 is number 4, and 3 is number 5.
See, I'm a little different though, because I like number 2. All right.
Okay.
I'm tied right now. It's a 3-way tie between 1, 3, and 5. Only because that tastes a little different. I'm not a fan of 4, me personally.
4 and 3 were behind me.
4 surprised me.
All of
And
them.
Once you find out what it is, you'll understand why 4 surprised me.
Oh my god.
3.
2 surprised me on you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm surprised. You said 2.
Fucking A. 3 to me, I wouldn't buy.
You wouldn't buy 3?
All the other ones I'd
not,
buy.
I would not buy 3. I agree. That's the only one I wouldn't buy is 3.
But
So 3 disappointed me. I will agree, and you'll see why.
Fuck, I'll be upset.
But see, I can see 3 people drinking 3 because, like I said, it's so light.
Well, it's on the shelf.
It's nothing there. It's just like I'm just gonna drink some
Yeah.
bourbon, and it's smooth.
But I don't even
it's
like
not
it.
like
I mean, it finishes like
there's nothing
it's
to it.
horrible.
There's no
But we're
complexity
talking
to it.
No.
We're talking for everybody.
None.
Right?
Yes.
We're talking go to the
So-
store. It's on the shelf. Would you buy it if it's on the shelf for a general profile? Not just what you
Fuck no.
like the heavy stuff.
You couldn't enjoy a cigar with this.
It's bland. It's not gonna
too
bring no
bland.
flavors or anything out. Like
Nope.
I said, I wouldn't even. There's no point in putting Coke with it.
Hell no.
There's no point.
No. Because here's the thing: when you put Coke with it, whatever you want to do is fine.
It's got to have a little
But
bit, though.
it's got to have something to it.
Hey,
God
You okay, buddy?
damn, Duke!
Give me all.
Dude, knocking the bottles over! Motherfucker's getting fucked, dude!
Dick is getting some wood.
Here's the thing: like when you mix Coke, you want something to stay. It better have a note. Because I mean,
I gotta be honest though. Some of this like real cherry bomb with a good Coke,
it's fucking excellent.
fantastic. You know what I mean?
Vanilla bomb with a good Coke. You're gonna see if you get
Smell
a
one
good
again.
bourbon.
Dude, I know. I'm going between 1 and
Smell,
5.
smell one again. Just go through it one more time.
Is it because we haven't let it breathe? You think?
I don't know. Mine haven't had the toppers on them, but one in the nose, man. Wow.
I'm taking all my toppers off now at this point. Let me make sure it just opens up all the way.
None of
Maybe.
them really had a big ethanol on them, and some of these
No,
are
no.
neck pours.
I think 4 had a little extra bitey to it.
Yeah, when you're picking your good mixer, don't go by price. Don't go by price at all. You gotta mix. You gotta mix something that actually brings out the best notes in that individual bourbon. I mean, to me, it's Buffalo Trace all the time. Buffalo Trace pulls out this big vanilla note and big caramel note that goes forward in the Coke. See, if you pick anything to mix with it, it can taste like absolute shit. Like we tried to mix Koval, which it was a 4-grain Koval. It tastes like fucking plastic. We tried to mix that shit. It couldn't mix because all you taste is the plastic forward. It's the strong note that comes forward, not the ethanol note, not the alcohol bite. It's the strong note. So if you want to get a bourbon that's this one here and this one here and this one here, whatever they are, you mix these. These are very cherry forward. It's gonna pull out that cherry. It's gonna pull out the butterscotch, and it's gonna be a great fucking mixed drink. I mean, hate to talk about mixed drinks, but we're talking about what you get off the shelf. Sometimes you're gonna drink it straight. Sometimes you're gonna mix it. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, I'll be honest though. I'm pretty sure one of these bottles is probably sitting at the bar too when you go out for dinner.
Every time.
Guarantee one.
Every
of these
time.
bottles
I don't know.
You don't know? Wink and Lizard
Well,
Lizardville?
Lizard's got a lot.
sponsored.
Nope.
You had to pull it out. Yeah.
Three really disappointed me.
Yeah, 3 was bad.
I don't even like this bottle.
All right, dude.
But see, the thing about it is, really 3
It's so
for you. Saying like, say for somebody every day that don't really drink
if
bourbon
you're
like
going
that.
to the store and you don't want something that gives you the hug, that gives you the bite, 3. Absolutely.
There's no complexity. It's
If
bland.
you're not looking for
Yeah.
flavor,
It is a bland
Yeah.
profile. It is.
it's you'll understand why whenever you see what it is.
All right, Roy, what's your final rankings here? You see how I did it? I pushed them forward and back.
All right, so I'm just not a fan of 4. Just don't like 4. This is me. Like I said, if I'm thinking about drinking my wife or like my cousin or something that don't really drink bourbon,
You're drink
I would
three?
I would recommend 3 for them. Just to give them something to drink on my home with them. That's just me.
You're
personally.
trying to get rid of your shit.
Correct. Correct. I bought it
That's
and I got to get rid of
It's
it.
still there.
Like I said,
Is this
certain
really pot
things-
still?
I'm not gonna lie. If you come to my house, you're not a bourbon drinker. I'm probably gonna give you something that I don't drink that often, like, and drink it up, enjoy.
Holy shit, man! The only one I'm gonna guess is 5 being the 1910, just because that was one of the ones. Mike, see how we did it is we brought a few to the table. Michael kind of picked out what he thought would be a good tasting for us, and I picked out one of my bottles was 1910, and I'm thinking that's that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your
Get
ranking?
your ranking, then I'll read them off.
See,
All right.
I got my ranking ready.
So I have number 2, my first one. Number 5, my second one. Okay.
2 first.
Okay.
Number 3 is the first one, and like I said, it's weird because I know how I am when people come to my house. I'm gonna recommend number 4. Number 3 is my 4th one.
To get rid of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
What's your least favorite?
Well, fuck that. What's your least?
4.
4.
4 is the least.
Okay.
This is my bottom. 3 and 4 are my bottom. 3 and 4 are your bottom.
Okay. So
Yes.
we're
3
tied.
3 and 4 your bottom.
We're tied except for I have number 5
Yep.
is my first.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 2 is second.
Okay.
I ended up going back on 2 and 1 there for a little bit.
I did for a little bit.
2 is my second. 1 is my third. 4th is 4. 3rd is 5th. So my
Let's say
guess.
3.
So 1910. I feel like this is some Evan Williams. Number 1. I feel like it's 4 Roses.
I'd fucking die if that was 4 Roses.
Number 1 is 1920.
19.
That's the 1920.
That's the dessert, baby. That's the dessert right
That's the
there.
1920.
So it's
1920.
interesting.
Okay. Because
Let me see
I'm not a
what it
big
was.
fan of the
So
1920.
what proof is that then? What proof is 1920?
That's 115 proof on the 1920? I believe
See,
it's
it's supposed to be-
115. Going
If
on straight
all that
memorization.
lineup, that's supposed to be the dessert lineup of the Old Foresters. That
Yeah.
lineup. It's supposed to be dessert.
1910 is the dessert.
It's 1910 or
Yeah,
1920?
hell yeah. 1920 is the prohibition style.
Yeah.
So 1920 is going to be the higher bite.
Yep.
Like you had the 1920.
I did. Yeah, I brought that.
That's
Number 2.
holy shit.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Early times.
Get out!
Let's go.
I fucking love it!
Yes.
Buy it all!
Hey, so yeah,
Son of a bitch!
For the price point,
Motherfuckers, I fucking love it.
For the price point, you can't go wrong.
Shit!
And that's what surprised me.
God damn! Early times.
It's everywhere. People compare it to Blanton.
Here's the problem with
That's
it.
why it surprised me about
It's
you.
going away. It's going away. This is a Brown Forman product. It just got the brand got bought out by Sazerac.
Yes.
So this is now Buffalo Trace, and it's not out yet. This product is discontinued. So you see the early times. Holy fucking shit! That was
Wow.
You can buy as
absolutely
many as
fucking
you want to right now.
fantastic.
You see it, get it.
Buy that up, my god!
Damn.
I haven't tried it.
That was
I
good.
have 3
I know.
bottles. I haven't
So
tried
that's-
it.
That's what I said at the beginning.
Wow!
I haven't tried it. There's one in here. Actually, there's a few in here I haven't tried. That was one of them, and it surprised me that almost everybody picked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Early
Son of
times-
a bitch, man.
early
Early
times,
times.
People rave
that-
about it on Facebook. People rave about it on Instagram.
That was great.
Here's
Oh,
why.
my.
It's cheap too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What's
And it's
price?
a liter.
About 30
It's
bucks.
a liter.
30 bucks?
It's not even a
30 bucks.
$7.50.
30
It's
bucks.
a full
$30
liter.
For a whole liter.
Yes.
100 proof. It's fucking fantastic.
Drink it all day, every day.
Wow.
I didn't get the Old Forester banana on that one, but I mean it's cherry bomb. It's a beautiful fucking drink, and the finish is fantastic on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Every time.
Fuck!
That's great.
Why did I not buy more?
I'm gonna
great.
after
After
this, I'm gonna buy
fucking
more.
shit, I'm buying it up.
I've never had that before, and it's great.
Oh,
Number
it's fucking.
3.
Do you have a bottle at home?
No, I do not.
I
Oh,
did.
you gotta get one.
Yes.
Number 3, you hit it with the rye, minor case.
No way.
Get out of here.
So
Tell
literally,
me this is minor case.
it's a plain bottle with white letters on it, and literally, it is very, very bland.
I fucking love minor
God
case.
damn, dude.
So this bottle is a neck pour. It's brand new. So I'm a little disappointed in it because it was not the same as my other minor case.
No. Fuck, man.
But I was disappointed in it too. It was one of my least favorites.
I gotta be honest, I've never had
It
minor
was.
case.
I
It's my
didn't
first
get any
time.
of the sherry cast
Minor
finish or
case
anything.
is
No.
really fantastic.
This is my first time having it, and like I said, I put it. It was just bland, bro. Like
But it's on the shelf, easily available.
it's the white T-shirt of bourbon.
Yeah.
That's what it is to me.
It's young, but I mean,
And it's the surprising thing
Anybody
is
can
it's
drink it.
finished.
yeah, anybody could drink it.
It's a finished product. So,
Wow.
I mean, it should be.
Cherry
You know what's shitty?
Yeah.
Is I said I wouldn't recommend buying that, and I will buy that up when I fucking see it.
Oh, fucking day.
Yeah, like
I tell you what, though, you got to go with the blind. Early times, fucking A, man.
Hey, you go with
So
this-
that's the 1910, obviously.
all right. So what's 4?
4 is 4 Roses, single barrel.
I don't like Four Roses.
Obviously, I don't either.
But the Four Roses.
You love 4
I
Roses.
know I do.
Here's the thing: the Four Roses had more of a bite than the minor case
Yes, it
did,
did.
And that's that floral. we
and
talked
I
about earlier,
liked
too.
it.
It's
It was the floral
It's
we
your floral
hit
most tastes right
every
there.
time.
It makes sense. Those
I'm
four
not a
roses.
Four Roses fan at all.
Yeah.
At all. I don't even own a Four Roses product. But that one, it surprised me that wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It was my last.
son
4
of a
was your last.
bitch.
4 was your last.
Yes.
3 was my last.
And I have a ton of Four
I
Roses
was
at home.
with Matt
Yeah.
on the picks.
I drank 4 Roses single
You
barrel.
were
last
right
night.
with me.
1 and 5 could have gone back and forth, but
They could
yeah.
have.
But 2 was definitely my favorite. 4.
The 1910. I mean, it's so similar. I mean,
You-
so
you nailed
similar.
number 5
Yeah.
was 1910.
1910.
So 1910, 1920.
But what's
Early
crazy is 1910 and 1920. The nose was very similar.
Very similar. I had to go back and forth on this one a couple times,
I did too.
but I knew two.
So hold on,
I
wait,
knew
wait.
two was up.
So 1910 is the dessert.
1910 is the double
That was
base,
phenomenal.
but the 1920 shocked me in the blind. It shocked me in the blind.
That's why people mix them though, and they make the 1950.
So you talking about a $20 difference a bottle?
Yeah. No, same price.
Is it the same price?
They're close to the same price.
Okay.
Close to $59.
So the 1910, is that just readily available? You can go walk in.
No.
he was talking
Early
about, He
times.
was talking about early times.
$20 in price difference.
Oh, that? Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
By far, Borgen wise.
Hell yeah.
can't go
By
wrong.
far. Fucking A. I tell you what. No fucking doubt.
That is great.
Early fucking times. And I tell you
I
what,
couldn't believe you
who
picked
brought the early times?
I did.
So I brought it. Roy brought it.
Thank
I didn't
you.
bring it.
You
Thank you.
I have a new bottle, and I saw you already had one open, so I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
I haven't tried it yet.
I got 3, so I
gotta
figured I might
try
as well go ahead and bring some out.
Damn.
God damn, man.
That's-
That early times is fucking
I'm
great.
gonna snag some.
You know what's fucked up, though? Early times. Brown Foreman. Brown Foreman. Brown Foreman. It's all the same fucking
But
company.
what also is
early
crazy?
times
What
fucking
also is
beats
crazy?
it.
The cheapest bottle.
Yeah.
The cheapest bottle won.
Yeah. Unreal.
So you can't go by price when you go to a
So did
store.
you have number 5 as your first?
No, number 2 is my first.
Number 2?
Everybody
Yeah,
picked two.
everyone
Two,
picked two.
I had 5 though.
Oh, you had five
I had
first?
5 then 2. Yeah.
okay.
1910.
But 2 was not the second. It was.
Yeah. So, I mean, to wrap this kind of thing up, it's hard to really wrap this up, but Early Times is a bottle that's not going to be around for a long time. So, get your hands on it if you can see it.
Get a
lot of
case.
people see Early Times and they go, it's gross. This Early Time special edition, bottled in bond, that Brown Foreman did to basically close out the brand name is fantastic. They close out the brand name with a fantastic product, and then they sell it to Sazerac. So, let's see. Sazerac may run with it. Sazerac may not. I'm sure the label's going to
They
change.
about making that money. Sazerac will take care of
I
that.
love Sazerac.
They will.
They print
They
money.
will. But, I mean, what's great about this is that product right there, I'd run against anything. It's
And you're not a
fantastic.
Blanton's fan either.
No.
Well, I'll tell you
No.
what, this just tells me I got bottles of Old Forester at the house that I need to start drinking more. Because, I mean, just their whole...
Brown Foreman knows how to buy a lineup.
Yeah,
That's good.
lineup's good.
I drink the rye. I mean, I love me some Brown Foreman.
Yeah.
Brown Foreman. Brown Foreman beat out Four Roses and a minor case.
Limestone
we didn't
Branch.
have a Limestone Branch. We didn't have anything from a
Woodford,
Buffalo Trace
yeah,
lineup because
yeah.
you can't find it. Woodford, general kind of product. Bullet, the regular Jim Beam White. I mean, that stuff just kind of sits on shelves. I mean, we've had it
Yeah.
plenty of times, and it kind of dies.
I brought 2 other bottles. I brought a Bullet 10, which we
I
didn't...
almost threw that in there.
We did not pour that up, but I'm interested in how that would compare. It's less proof though, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know how it would
The
compare.
thing is these had more flavor profile.
yeah, oh
than
yeah,
Bullet
for
Trace.
sure, for sure.
It was great.
That's what it's about, though.
Early time's cool. Early time's awesome. Get it while you can. But if you're going to go to a store and you want to pick a random pick, and you want to go there and I got to get something for a birthday party, an event you're going to, whatever you want. As far as our tasting goes, go with an Old
That's
Forester
quantity
lineup.
it's quantity and quality.
Yeah, go with a 1920 or a 1910. I mean, for me, I prefer the 1910. He prefers the 1920. He may prefer the 1920, but it looks like they're
People
kind of
mix them.
equal.
Make a
Make
19.
make a
1915, baby.
1915.
Oh yeah, this was the 1910, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my number 1 overall.
It's great. It's a double-barreled product. It's similar to a Woodford double oaked, except it's got a little more of the Brown Foreman profile to it. A slight banana note in the back end and a strong cherry note forward. It's a great product.
That wasn't
That's the
it.
other one I brought was Woodford Double Oak.
Woodford double.
Yeah, that would have stood out really strong
everybody
with
would-
all these other ones.
everybody
But this
would
is
pick-
double-barreled. This is double-barreled as well.
But the chocolate
Yeah.
note on the Woodford, everybody would have known.
Everyone would have knew
it's
Double Oak.
instant chocolate.
Yeah.
You know we know what that is.
Yeah. But it's great. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe to the video. We need
on.
more subscribers. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where we're going to start to do bottle giveaways.
Yep.
We've done some picks of Eagle Rare. We've done a new Riff pick. We just did a Buffalo Trace
Trace.
pick. We're doing another new Riff pick, and we're doing an experimental pick from Limestone Branch coming up. And in the future, we're going to raffle off some of these bottles. Once we get some subscribers up to where we like, maybe about 100 subscribers,
Yeah.
we're going to raffle one off and give it away. If you like the Glencairn glasses, please let us know in the comments. We can get you a Glencairn glass. They're $15 a piece. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go out and get yourself some early times. Thank you for
Yeah.
tuning in.